They programmed the minds and built the stigma to keep us blind, make it shameful just to think different. When you hear drugs, what image hits your head? Criminal? Crackhead? Junkie left for dead? You judge the addict, assume the worst in a second. But one day you'll realize it's all about profit and perception. Think about it. Let me get you jump-started. In the US alone, about 1 million drug arrests a year. Those same offenders generate 2 to 6 billion here. Meanwhile, you can grab a beer on almost any street. No stigma, just a label and a receipt. About 178,000 deaths yearly tied to alcohol use. 1 in 3 traffic deaths, same route. Yet the industry thrives, 250 to 300 billion in revenue streams. Economic cost, another 250 billion at least. But we normalize it, fuck it, cheers. At the same time, over 160 million Americans take prescriptions monthly. That's nearly half the nation under chemical regulation. But when those systems fail, corporations are shielded from the devastation. They stamp it approved, as if risk disappears. But when it goes wrong, who really pays for those years? Now compare. Now compare, roughly 60,000 deaths from illicit drugs each year. But we treat every user like a public threat to fear. Lock them up, brand them for life, system grips tight, cuts off work, cuts off rights. Now they're stuck, no job, no stability, no way to rebuild. Punished not for harm, but for a choice only involving themselves. They don't fight drugs, they control supply. They don't save lives, they monetize. If it was about health, we'd see the signs. But it's all about money, follow the lines. Private cells filled with profit secured. Longer the sentence, revenue insured. Court fee stack, probation fines, miss one payment, back inside. Lawyers cost more than most can pay, so a plea deal steals your rights away, not justice. Just numbers on sheets, human lives turned into income streams. That junkie you judge, that somebody's kid, used to have dreams before life flipped. Pain got heavy, they tried to cope. Now they're labeled instead of given hope. We don't ask why, they just get blamed. Whole identity reduced to shame, but pain doesn't care what law you write. People self-medicate just to survive the night. Legal or not, it's still the same, just different labels, different names. One gets profit, one gets blame, one gets treatment, one gets chains. White coat, safe, street user, same chemical, different verdict. They don't fight drugs, they control supply. They don't save lives, they monetize. If it was about health, we'd see the signs. But it's all about money, follow the lines. So ask yourself, what happens if we remove the label illegal? How much money vanishes? Billions? Trillions? And none of it was ever meant for the people. Sounds less like protection, more like design. A controlled system, a psychological bind. Because when you remove taboo, curiosity drops, obsession fades, and so does use. Tell someone don't. Now it's all they see. Restriction breeds curiosity. Fear-based control just fuels demand. But they won't loosen their grip on the plan. Because if people thought instead of fear, half these systems would disappear. So next time you judge, pause and think. Who decides what's poison, what's a drink? Who draws the line? Who sets the rule? And who's getting rich while they play us for fools? This was never about right or wrong, just who controls it and how long.